Buddy Matthew Smith here, just getting ready for Daybreak, getting a cup of water this time, not drinking coffee this morning. Following a lot of different stories this morning. We're going to be talking throughout the morning about the officer involved shooting that happened last Wednesday. Why are we talking about it more than a week later? That's because we've dug up some new information. We now know the names of the Omaha police that were actually involved in that shooting. We know 3 other officers from federal agencies were also involved. 5 people actually firing their weapons. We'll get into all that, explain the scenario, how things happen. A lot of new information on this story, and it's one that a lot of people have been talking about for more than a week now, so we've got all the details on that. Now, you remember earlier in the week we talked about that Malaysian flight. All the families were learning that they would likely never see the victims ever again. This morning we do know that the search is back on, though, so they're still looking for the plane. We're going to be following details on that story. Plus some interesting news out of the Capitol this morning. 3 federal agents, Secret Service agents, actually sent home for boozing up in the Netherlands. So shouldn't do that, especially when you were on duty for the president. All 3 of them on administrative leave. That's a very interesting story. We're going to get into all the details on how exactly that story is coming together in our Up to the Minute segment. So that won't be till about 5 o'clock this morning. Good news. I'm going to turn it over to Rusty because there's no snow on the ground this morning. Right, Rusty?
Works out well. We're going to warm up today. You sound like you're out of breath. Did you run in here?
Calling me out. Yeah, I was rushing around a little bit. We've got some changes in the show this morning that I'm a part of. You'll notice that. So I was running around a little bit. I ran to my car because my makeup was out there.
Guy problems, I know, right?
Masculine stuff, right?
I know. Anchor problems. Temperatures in the 60s today, but it's going to be really windy. Gusts up to 55 miles per hour. So fire danger may be up there a little bit, especially early this afternoon, but I don't think our humidity is going to be quite as low as they have been. So we'll watch that, and then we'll talk about rain on Thursday.
What's windier, my breaths or the wind outside?
Oh, the wind outside.
Okay.
You're not that bad.
I'm not that winded.
No.
Out of shape.
I just noticed it.
So we're going to be tracking the latest on the weather, too, as you just heard from Rusty. Still chilly for spring, but, you know, better than what we woke up to yesterday. I know I broke the bad news yesterday. I saw snow, so none of that today. We'll check in with him just starting at 4:30. Daybreak, 4:30 until 7. Tune in, guys. We'll see you then.